Hello YouTubers, this is Sam's Automotive. Just finished the clutch in this car and I found a couple of problems. The thing these people don't tell you is that the car comes with a problem, so you kind of have to figure out what in the world with this car. Okay, apparently this guy told him that the problem in this vehicle is the throwout bearing. Okay, so I bought the clutch set on this vehicle. I did the clutch on it, the disc, everything was done. The reason why I did the clutch in this car, as you guys can hear this noise. This is a very loud noise, okay? Sounds like you grinding rocks in here, okay? So when you find a problem, people, you have to know what the issue is, okay? Now in this car, I can drive it around. There's no problem. The problem is, now I want you guys pay attention to these other sound, okay? You heard this noise? Okay, now check this out. See, when I press my clutch pedal, listen to it. Goes quiet. Big noise. Quiet. Okay? So I came to find out that this shift here, it's very tricky. I think this one's going out. So reversing these cars are open here, okay? You have to be really careful with this unless you're used to this car. But in this vehicle, because this link is, I think it's kind of stretched out. So it's the nub here. Inside there is a mechanism in here that I guess somehow it's getting messed up. Okay? So let me see if I could well, I'm just gonna leave it here for now because this reverse, it really scares me. I'm not used to this car, and this car happened to me twice where the reverse gets locked up somehow, and then from there, when you put this in neutral, somehow it's like in first, and it doesn't engage from first, it stays in first. So you're gonna have to kind of wiggle it a little bit and find the spot. That's actually, you know what's funny in this car? Check this out. You know, for you to make a first, second, you have to press the clutch. Now check this out. You see this nut? You see how it goes down by itself? Look at that. Isn't it that's weird? That's supposed to be your third, something there. Nothing happened. See that? And I'm not even doing anything there. See that? Now check this out. See? See? I'm moving it. Okay? So that's where the tricky part comes out in this thing. Where I'm here trying to figure out why this thing moves like this and nothing happened. Okay? So sometimes it's really good to like test things out before doing any work, because this is why I'm going up. You know, when a customer brings you a car, it tells you that everything was working, you know, but they don't actually tell you the truth. A new customer, of course, but someone is really honest, it's going to let you know, look, don't worry about this problem, that's normal. Okay, does this, I'm not sure why. So I had a very hard problem with this car, very hard. I'm trying to get this thing in neutral, okay? And I couldn't find the neutral. Is it there? Is it here? Is it here? Where's the neutral in this car? Why I lost the neutral after I did a clutch? This is the question that I'm really crazy about. Like, okay, why this car is always in first? Why it's engaging? So I start playing with this little knob for a while, and I was uphill. So I guess when you're uphill and you put your first one, sometimes this shift gets locked somehow. The shift linkage leave your transmission in first, even though it's in neutral. See, before this car, Didn't matter what I did. I could go here, 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 here. It was like in first the whole time. So thanks God I got this thing on neutral without this car being engaging. So at this point everything is normal, but I think this shift is bad. I'm not sure if it's the whole unit here in here, or let me see. I'll open this real quick so I can show you what it looks like inside. So all you got to do is just pull this boot out. There we go. There you go. So there you go. So you see how the shift looks there? Doesn't move. So what's the funniest thing is that why this thing moves. As you can see here in that shift, it moves. You see how that moves? But nothing happened. Now here, see when I do this, then we got some movement. Then it's a big play that I found in this guy here. See? So that's what I think that this unit, this unit is bad. See, I'm not sure why I'm neutral, but you know, it's just weird. Now, I don't want to do a reverse in this thing because I got locked up like twice already where I cannot find my neutral, the car's in first, and my reverse don't seem to engage. So I don't know. Very big problems in this thing. Anyways, again, guys, the reason I made this video is that when you do jobs, make sure that you actually find the right problem, because now this customer is going to be really mad when he finds out that the noise is not gone. But that noise, I'm pretty sure that's not a bearing, because that sounds like a rock. Now, the weirdest thing is that when you take this off, you put it on, see, the noise goes away. Then it comes back. But I would definitely think that the problem there is the transmission. I don't think it has to do anything with the clutch, bearing, and stuff like that. So I would call it, in this car, transmission. The bearings internally in these transmissions are bad. Now, about this linkage here, I'm not sure what to think about. I mean, I would just I think that this linkage, it's bad, because as far as I have drove a couple of cars, and I never seen a car that does this. It doesn't do that. I mean, it's like your fourth, I guess, right there. But I know that this knob's supposed to be firm. Like, that's your neutral. You gotta press the pedal. That's your first one. Second, third, fourth. Look at the fourth. I can't find my fourth. That's your fifth, and that's your sixth. Okay? So I guess this person just tricked me on this card thinking that there's fourth, but whatever. Again, if this shift is bad, he's going to have to change it. I don't know. We'll figure out what we do in this car. He can just drive the new clutch until I think he wants to sell the car as it is, or put another transmission. But more likely, I'm thinking it's the transmission. That's a very loud noise in there. I mean, the car shifts fine. It shifts fine. So I don't see any problem shifting. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick ride with you guys. And I'm hoping God that this guy doesn't do the locking anymore. There we go. So I guess my reverse worked. That's my reverse. Oh, thanks God. So that's my reverse. There you go. All right, so it's not doing it. So here you go. That's my first. Now I just want to test drive this car so you guys can see the drivability. Okay, you heard the noise? That's a very light. I don't know if you can hear that. Second. All right, so I'm gonna turn around here. Maybe I go to the next street. I'm maybe gonna turn around here. I'm gonna find a big street. I'm really well, you guys can hear this very nice, I mean very loud noise. All right, so it's not a bearing. I was just saying this is a transmission issue. So guys, pay attention when you guys do job. Test the car, double make sure what you know what you guys doing. uh all right, so that's my neutral. I guess that's working. All right. So guys, pay attention what you guys doing. Double check things. So that way when customer come and say, oh, that wasn't like that. Just pay attention to it. As you can see, guys, I'm gonna drive it again. See, that's my first one. That's my second one. See, there is no drivability in this car. I mean, as far as see. That's my first one. My second one. So I don't think the problem is the transmission. Thank you for watching, guys. You guys have a great day.